Medusa. The name alone evokes a chill, a vision of serpents and stone. Few figures in mythology are as instantly recognizable as viscerally affecting. She is a monster, yes, but a captivating one. Her story, a tragic tapestry of beauty, betrayal, and monstrous transformation, continues to resonate across millennia. This essay delves into the myth of Medusa, exploring her origins, her symbolism, and her enduring legacy in art, literature, and popular culture. We will journey back to ancient Greece, where Medusa's tale first unfolded, unraveling the threads of her story. From nymph to gorgon, victim to villain, hers is a narrative ripe with complexity. We will examine the many interpretations of Medusa, dissecting her role as a symbol of terror, female rage, and even, surprisingly, protection. Prepare to be captivated, dear reader, as we venture into the lair of the Gorgon and uncover the truth behind the myth. For Medusa, despite her monstrous form, has much to teach us about beauty, justice, and the enduring power of stories. Medusa's story, like many in Greek mythology, is one of dramatic transformations and tragic turns of fate. Born a beautiful nymph, she was one of 3 Gorgon sisters, the only one cursed with mortality. Unlike her monstrous siblings, Stheno and Euryale, Medusa was once a vision of loveliness, her beauty so captivating it rivaled even that of the goddess Athena. However, her allure would prove to be her downfall. The god Poseidon, overwhelmed by desire, violated Medusa in Athena's temple, a sacrilege that invoked the goddess's wrath. Athena, in a fit of jealous rage, punished Medusa, transforming her into a hideous creature. Gone was her radiant beauty, replaced by a grotesque visage. Serpents writhed from her scalp, her skin turned green and scaly, and her once alluring gaze was twisted into a deadly weapon. Anyone who dared meet her eyes was instantly turned to stone. Thus, Medusa, the once beautiful nymph, became the monstrous Gorgon, forever cursed to a life of solitude and despair. Medusa, with her petrifying gaze and serpentine hair, has long been viewed as a figure of terror and monstrosity. Her image, often adorning shields and armor, was believed to ward off evil and instill fear in the hearts of enemies. In ancient Greece, she represented the dangers of female power unchecked, a cautionary tale woven into their patriarchal society. However, Medusa's story is not so simple. Over time, her image has taken on new meanings, evolving into a more nuanced symbol. Some feminist scholars interpret her as a victim of male aggression and divine injustice, her monstrous transformation a reflection of the violence inflicted upon her. Her severed head, held aloft by Perseus, becomes a potent metaphor for the silencing of women and the exploitation of their power. Section 4. The Perseus Encounter, a clash of myths. No tale of Medusa is complete without mentioning her fateful encounter with the hero Perseus. Tasked by King Polydectes with the impossible mission of retrieving the Gorgon's head, Perseus embarked on a perilous quest, aided by the gods themselves. He was bestowed with winged sandals from Hermes, a reflective shield from Athena, and a magical pouch from the nymphs. Perseus, using his cunning and divine gifts, approached Medusa while she slept. He avoided her deadly gaze by using the reflection in Athena's shield and, with a swift stroke of his sword, beheaded the Gorgon. From her severed neck sprang her children, Pegasus, the winged horse, and Chrysaor, a giant wielding a golden sword, proof of Poseidon's earlier violation. Perseus collected the head, its power still potent even in death, and fled, using his winged sandals to escape the wrath of Medusa's sisters. Section 5. Beyond the legends, lesser-known tales of Medusa. While the story of Perseus and Medusa is widely known, there are lesser-known tales surrounding the Gorgon that add further depth to her myth. For instance, it's believed that Medusa's blood, possessing potent magical properties, was gifted to Asclepius, the god of healing. The blood from her left side was said to be a fatal poison, while the blood from her right side had the power to resurrect the dead. Furthermore, some accounts suggest that Medusa, despite her fearsome appearance, was not inherently evil. She was a creature driven to solitude and despair, her monstrous form a constant reminder of her tragic fate. In some versions, she is even said to have wept tears of sorrow and remorse for those turned to stone by her gaze, a glimmer of humanity shining through the monstrous facade. Section 6. Medusa in the modern world, from art to activism. Medusa's image, far from fading with time, has continued to resonate throughout history, appearing in art, literature, and popular culture. From ancient sculptures to Renaissance paintings, her likeness has been endlessly reinterpreted, reflecting changing societal attitudes towards women, power, and monstrous femininity. In recent years, Medusa has experienced a resurgence in popularity, becoming a symbol of female empowerment and resistance. Her image has been adopted by feminist movements, reclaiming her narrative and reinterpreting her as a victim of patriarchal violence rather than a monster to be feared. She has become a powerful symbol of survival, her story serving as a reminder of the strength and resilience of women in the face of adversity. Section 7. A legacy forged in stone, Medusa's enduring impact. The myth of Medusa, though born in antiquity, continues to captivate and challenge us. Her image, once synonymous with terror, has transcended its origins, evolving into a multifaceted symbol open to interpretation.